Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Ayyubids 4 replay. Spawn on the left side as the orange Ayyubids, we have 3DB2. Spawn on the top left side as the yellow Holy Rim Empire player, we have Kiljardi. When it comes to map generation, we do got both tier deposits pretty close by to each other for yellow. However, it seems a little bit far away from like the close one is a little bit having some distance. Maybe the trees push them over more this direction. Because I've also a good number of small gold deposits back here. So right now the Blue Empire player has a very congested resource in this region, which is pretty good. Orange, of course, does have better use of berries, but we can't collect the boar. Boar is way up here. And his tier deposits spawn even closer to each other, so that's probably a good expansion location. More berries in the back line, and does have 2 safe gold deposits and plus a stone. Also, wisdom's not going on up. Let's keep that selected because the age up system is a little bit bugged out with the Ayyubids where you can't see the age up. Akin Chapel not going on up. We got military wing reinforcements now being researched. Orange finding a handful of sheep there. Yellow does have a decent number of sheep as well. Akin Chapel will be put in a position where I can help him rapidly collect up his gold, the sheep, and some wood. So it's probably a good spot for it overall. Both players going for wheelbarrow now. Outpost there. The free desert raider now pulling field switches over to his bow. Archer range now going on up. We do got the scout in tow as well. Takes out deer, you monster. Orange now trying to find out to engage these villagers. The town center arrows do reach out pretty far. And he is cooking quite a bit of wood there, so maybe he is eyeing for another town center. He is building out a barracks now. As well as an archer range, so not eyeing for a secondary town center. Orange's berries here almost completely cleaned on up, but he has plenty of sheep in for replacement. Desert Raider moving around, got a handful of archers now pulling the field. The Ayyubid player seems like inspired to age up. Let's keep the House of Wisdom selected. He has plenty of coin or gold to age up with. His opponent is more and more of the archers. The Hardened Spearman research just got completed. Archer and Desert Raider now engaging each other. We got a pair of archers now pulled out there. Desert Raiders do have a little bit more health than archers. Their damage output is higher as well. Another Desert Raider pulling field, another free one. Archers and spearmen moving around. Golden Age Tier 1 has actually not been deployed on the field. He really should actually eye to get that out as soon as he can, because it does give you quite a bit of extra resources to work with. 10% of resource income does add up quite a bit. Nice aging up to get the... Oh, wait a second. Usually we see the advancement for faster and cheaper age up. We've got actually the culture wing logistics, which will give him 3 dervish. Let's see, it improves the healing unit's healing by 30%. It's not too important. 3 dervishes. That's what? 160 gold each. So that does provide less value than the cheaper cost, if my math is incorrect. No, it's slightly higher. That's 4,800 versus 400. But you will also get those dervishes out immediately, so you can quickly grab some relics, which also made a nice one for going for the Repaly Cathedral. If he's paying close enough attention, you'll see that also wisdom getting larger. Couple villagers up there collecting out some berries. Full Empire players going for survival techniques now. Let's collect some deer. One villager does go down. We move around, got the Desert Raiders here. He does find a early man-at-arms. He does switch over to his melee weapons. Some melee weapons are decent damage, and plus he has plus 5 melee inherent melee armor. So they will beat the man-at-arms in 1v1, no problem, and it does go ahead and not engage in 1v1 as well. The man-at-arms right now have 10 damage and 1.3 attack speed, which is the same attack speed as these Desert Raiders, who have 13 damage and 5 melee armor. So these units just 3 at the moment. Golden Age Tier 1 and Age 3 hasn't all been researched for the Ayyubid. Dervish there in small numbers can easily keep these Desert Raiders nice and healed up. You go way down here. Beell does avoid it. Each Dervish does have value of 1,800. That one Dervish does go down once he doesn't have a monastery or mosque for the relic just yet. More Desert Raiders being pulled on out. Does kill all the man-at-arms. And these are probably just regular horsemen right now. Does get some Gilams. Gilams basically offer, what, 50% faster attack speed compared to man-at-arms, while having additional, like, 50% extra health. And a little bit less damage for, in comparison to the Castle Reach man-at-arms. The small number of Gilams is going to be very effective. Right now, these archers only have 5 damage. The natural 4 armor of the Gilams will make them so resist all the arrow fire. Another relic picked on up there. Orange down to only 1 dervish on the field. Another one's being built now. Gilams are here in good enough numbers to defend. Orange should be just fine. And this dervish is getting hit a little bit by that man-at-arms. The dervish takes some hits. and does get himself a free man-at-arms. Granted, it's just an early man-at-arms, nothing too significant. More Gilons being pulled on the field. Holy Empire players not aging up anytime soon. These archers are simply not cutting it. He does have +1 range damage, but does have +1 range armor, so the archers still just do 1 damage each against these Gilons. The Ayyubid player could eye for some horsemen. Gilons push way forward, slowly being whittled down by these archers. Of course, in order to get these 2 other upgrades for the man-at-arms, he has to advance the next age. Plus a couple of Deserators did push on forward with no inherent range armor. They will take quite a bit of damage. They did. Gilons pushing forward once again. They're not here in large numbers, but they could be focused down a little bit. Their move speed is... Well, that could be just a comp... yeah, their move speed is slightly faster than normal man-at-arms, but marching drills for the Holy Empire player will make his man-at-arms still just clearly faster. More melee armor for the Holy Empire player. Brings in some more man-at-arms. One's also going for more melee armor as well. Orange's Gilons do get cleaned on up there. They'll just being retesting these berries, but there's not a whole lot of berries left. Yellow starting to push his way forward, down south towards his opponent's berries. But we got a single Desert Raider pushing around. No Camel Lancers split on out. And additionally, Orange has claimed every single relic on the map. Gilon taking some fire there. Down south, 6 being catched up by Orange as well. And Orange is trying to torch down this outpost that's trying to help protect the deer collectors. Gilons forcing back those men-at-arms. The berry deposits are being cleaned up pretty quickly. Now Orange has cleaned up every single sacred site. Gilons getting some good damage intercepting these forces. Archers are moving around trying to hunt down some villagers. Ayyubid player is currently aged 2. The Ayyubid player does have a little bit of resource to work with, not a lot of gold or food. Some wood to work with. Lord Empire player has about as equally lacking resources, a bit more so. Now we got these men-at-arms getting some decent damage there. Gets killed off by one of the Gilons. That man-at-arms does go down as well. Yellow's running around. Does get a good volley there, like some crossbows are getting pulled on out. May not do much damage to Gilons, but we can do plenty of damage for those crossbows and villagers. Gilom slowly being whittled down, being focused fired by these Giloms. Does cancel that Mangonel. Giloms now trying to engage, intercept. Over here, do have a single Gilom being engaged by a pair of archers. Looks like he's going to go straight for the wood line. Akin Chapel's now out of range of collecting up the Eden, collecting up that wood. Yeah, still pretty far from aging on up. We've got a good round of archers, gained some hits there onto Orange's villagers. Yellow's killed more villagers than his opponent. Yellow does have not a secondary town center, nor does Orange. Archers are moving around, attempting to be killed. More forces down here. Man-at-arms moving around. We do have these dervishes pushing way forward, trying to heal up some of the Giloms. Desert Raider. He does say Desert Raider there, allowing dervishes to get some extra healing. We have increased healing rate from this age up, previous age up. Okay, I got some Giloms, or man-at-arms straight forward. We got the Gilom and Desert Raider here, or Camel Lancer here to protect. And those man-at-arms can't do all too much being feudal age man-at-arms. When the dervishes do go down, Yellow's force is getting some good damage. All the camels are now down, leaving Yellow's just man-at-arms engage these Giloms. Sultan's Mamluks have now been researched. Orange's Giloms giving their man-at-arms a bit of a runaround. Orange has a sizable army being pushed his way forward. Yellow just needs a little bit more gold to age on up. They may want to set off some wood to age up. There you go, he has enough to age up now. Probably a Bolgraf Palace would be much better. He does not have any relics available on the map to get for Regni's Cathedral. Additionally, the fast age-up will allow him to get veteran units pretty quickly. Regni's Cathedral is being put on the field. I'd very disagree with that, since he just simply cannot utilize its capabilities. Desert Raider slowly being whittled on down. Camel Lancers still on the front line. Got a couple Camel Lancers, actually 3 Camel Lancers and a couple Giloms. Archers charging way forward, trying to intercept his opponent's archers. Got a couple spearmen now being mixed on in for Yellow, which would do good damage against those camels. And Yellow's now going to be forced back into his town center. Yes, Giloms will do quite pathetically poor damage. They have 17 damage versus their opponent's 6 range armor. Those are just being picked on off. Got more hardened spearmen being blown out. Let's scout some of the crossbows as they are coming out the barracks, not barracks, archery range. Giloms getting some more and more good damage there. Orange just now cut off his 20th villager. Yellow's only cut off 10. Giving Orange a nice villager advantage. More forces are streaming on forward. And Yellow's been scooped up in his own town center for a bit of time. Those have been brought on off trying to defend their homes by shaking all of them, but probably won't go too well for the villagers. Another Lord Age is now available for the Ayyubid player. War reinforcements are streaming on in. Some Kilons are slowly being whittled on down. And looks like Yellow backs of the game. It's Sam Great saying thank you for watching and on to the next replay.